Last time we finished base 5 subtraction, so this time I want to start doing base 5 multiplication. And as usual, we start with small numbers, and so that we can work more easily with the manipulatives. And because when we do multiplication, the numbers will get larger and larger, so eventually we may not be able to use the manipulatives because it's not practical to draw that many pieces on the screen. So we are going to switch from working with manipulatives to doing the actual calculation by just writing numbers. Now let's do this simple one here. This one does not require any carrying, so it's going to be an easy problem. This is really just for demonstration, and to use the manipulatives, we are going to get one of the numbers will be a single digit number so that it's easier to work with the pieces. So now let's start. We do the usual setup, the vertical setup for multiplication, just like how we do in base 10. So we are going to put down the number, the first number, 1, 2, base 5. And then the second number is going to be put under that number, right? But because that's a single digit number, so we are going to put the 2 here. So we have the 2. So we get 1, 2 base 5 times 2 base 5. Yeah, so here's how we do multiplication. When you're doing multiplication by whole numbers, it's actually really just repeated addition. And so this 2 tells us that we are going to make 2 copies of the 1, 2 base 5 pieces, and then we just add them together, and then we'll get our answer for the multiplication. And so let's do that. We have 1 long, right? We have 1 long. And then we have 2 units. Yeah, so you have 1 long and 2 units. And then now that 2 really just tells us to make 2 copies of the exact same thing. So that means we are going to make another copy that looks exactly the same. So that's the second copy. Yes. And so we're just going to add them together. 2, or you can just do basic multiplication. So 2 times 2 is 4. So see that we actually will get 4 here. So add them together, we're going to get 4. Yeah, so 2 times 2 is 4. Same thing. And then now usually if you recall from base 10, we are going to multiply the second digit by this number 2 here. So 1 times 2 is 2. And as you can see here with the manipulatives, because we originally have 1 long, and now we just make 2 copies of that long, right? So we now have two longs. So double the amount longs that you have, you're going to get the 2. So that's the answer. If we get 2 longs and 4 units, and we're done with this problem.